All right. Check, check, check. Audio. There it goes. Okay. Couldn't see my audio levels running. Is that on the right channel? Effects. Properties. Stream auto. Okay, take that off. There we go. Got it. How's everybody doing tonight? Up there. Howdy, Dark Owl. Howdy, Demon Slayer. Hi, Samantha. It's been a bit. Yeah, it's been too long. We had getting tangled up in the microphones. Had slight upgrades to streaming setup. Thank you much. Thank you, Samantha. Part of the upgrades. We have a new. It's all good. It's not like you have to be here or anything. Got a new face camera here. So this is a high resolution, sharper camera, I think. Better balanced photo. Huh? Wife comes by and delivering rum. Salute. Did a slight change in the photo booth back here. That's good stuff. The night is much more secure. Biggest change is, and now if I hit this button here, we go to a different angle. And you now have a different angle and different point of view. This one can't zoom like the main camera, but we can run with that for a little bit. We'll see. Wait for wife. Focus is arguing a bit. Probably because this is in the way. So you're not going to see it. So let me flip back over to that. Nah, it's a better. I mean, this is the better camera. The zoom. I got bumped. I must have knocked into this light a little bit. That is off. All right. All right, so right now we're back on working on this Tyrant. I've got to start the base gray colors on the items that will be different. So it's going to take a little bit of that. Yeah, thank you, Samantha. Yeah, it's I'm working on getting things set up. So which one do you prefer, hon? Do you want that? You can't see too much. I don't like the fact that it's fighting for focus. I need to set that. I don't like that it's fighting. That's a personal thing. It's going to drive me nuts. Oh, God. Why did it do that? Why did it go so overexposed? No, that was the exposure was getting weird. But I don't like the fact that Let's leave it there. All right. So you like this view better? How's the music volume on? Because what I could do is I could move this camera here and have that be, you know, better focus and everything. And then run this camera up here. That arm is strong enough to hold the main camera. Okay, I'm not completing my talk. Perfect. It's got a bit of a tilt. Thank you, Demon Slayer. Hey, hun, can you try an emote? Make sure I got the audio sources set up. Okay, well, I could adjust this camera. Well, honestly, with this other bracket that I have. How's the volume on that?
For the Emperor!
It's like loud in my ears, but... Not loud, okay. What I could do is I could take this camera, slide it over, throw it at an angle, bring it down a little bit. I'll experiment with that. Thank you all for testing my sound alerts. I had to change all my audio sources to make the music work. So tweak this around. So we'll keep playing with the cameras, and it'll be a little different tomorrow. Absolutely can't have the clang not working. Did you watch the summer? What the heck did they call it? The summer reveal show? Demon Slayer? I'm absolutely buying that kill team. Digging the orc trucks. There's a lot to like, I think. And orcs got the first codex, which is a huge thing. I keep hearing that. I watched the whole show and I have no idea what they were talking, where that came from. About the Dorn and Khan thing. I must have missed it because I watched it and then I keep hearing like all the people are talking about it and I'm like, I think I missed that. Oh, it's in the trivia. Okay. Let me see these. I'm... So, all right, and that's where I missed it. Okay. Excuse me. That's a very cheeky answer.
We had so much fun teaming up with the Seraphim and Islet
I'm getting ads.
Check it out on YouTube, your one-stop shop for music.
Why am I getting ads? Because it's on the wrong account. All right. That should prevent that from happening. Yeah, it's the they're dead as long as they don't have the miniatures ready. Because as soon as they have those miniatures ready to sell, then they're not going to be dead. Yeah, I saw that too. The tabletop simulator drama. Ooh, the vibrations from the thing shake the camera. It's all woobly now.
Run for cover. Drop your kit. Under scrub, fix bayonet. Trench by trench and hand to hand. Up scrubby point and bloody ridge.
It was a little weird.
And it's heads down, lads. There's shrapnel flying to the left and right. Men are dying. And there's no retreat, no standing still. Onwards, boys, to the top of the hill.
I honestly don't think they're going to confirm
And some have fallen,
the death of Dorn or Khan,
some are lying, torn and
just because if they don't, it leaves a huge window that they can sell them.
will show their loss was not in vain.
Oh, they change canon every friggin' 3 weeks.
There's shrapnel flying to the left and right. Men are dying. And there's no retreat, no standing still. Onwards, boys, to the top of the hill. And it's heads down, lads. There's shrapnel flying to the left and right.
I did see. Yeah, I'm curious to see what the price will be. Holding judgment on it because it looked nice. The train looked nice. I was like, hey, I dig it. You know, having people, if it's actually painted by hand or I don't know. But if they're having actual people paint it, then there's a cost. So I get it, but we'll have to see.
Our fleet takes flight, we stand or fall. For him on Terra the golden throne.
I saw that they had like multiple boxes with different quantities, I guess. I was like, oh, this is the so-and-so set, and this is the so-and-so set. And I could see picking up like a small one so I could do like fancy photography with it. But that'd be about it. So the thing was most excited to see was the Exodites and the truck. There should be a message coming up in a few for the music. I'll make sure that happens. I can see picking up the small thing of the terrain for glamour shots. The Dark Mechanicum. Oh. They could still do it. They could still do it. I don't know if they will, but they could. They didn't totally get rid of it. Switch over, balance between the camera views. I think there's still a chance for Dark Mechanica. Maybe it'll be like in the, they won't get their own Chaos Codex, or they won't get their own Codex, but maybe there'll be a, like a Dark Mechanicum detachment or two. The fact the orcs are going to have 15 detachments in their codex, that's a lot. So, tells me there's room for some crazy stuff. Starter kit plus combat patrol. Terrain kit is enough for full strike force game. Nice. Supposedly the new starter kit has like a bunch of Marines that are like new. Yeah, I wouldn't count it out completely. They're just CDs. This might take a bit. 1,000 points. Not quite a full game. Not quite a big standard game. Making 2,000 point lists. I think so. I haven't read through that part of the rules yet, as far as terrain setups and stuff. And I have been making lots of lists, playing with different detachments and things, and seeing what people are doing for what they feel are different detachments. There.
We don't give a damn. In one hand, a throttle in the other. Riding the iron horse with the last big brother. Riding the night horse and a gun for hire. The big boss grins, that war's not done. We race to the front for more darker fun. No one escapes when the whack gets higher. Riding the iron horse and a gun for hire. Thunder roars, the dust clouds rise.
I don't know if they're going to nerf anything. Demon Slayer. Nice. How many points you playing, CDs?
If me bike blows up, well that's just fine. I'll grab a new one from the mixed graph line. With flames and fury to wow, birds higher. Riding the iron horse and a gun for hire. Iron horse is red and mean.
Who are you playing? What are you playing against? 2,000 for 30k.
That's what we desire. Riding the night horse and a gun for hire. When the last war fades, the boys still
Oh, I didn't even put a spell there. Okay.
flames under a sun's light. Forever burden, that's me one desire. Riding the night horse and a gun for hire. Riding the night
Can't come versus blueberries.
out in the badlands where the sun don't dare shine. The air is thick with rot and the black's a holy sign. Our steeds are pale and bloated, our guns are rusted red. We're Nerdle's faithful riders.
Right, post attachment from Imperial Knights.
Yeehaw spread the sickness, let the wastelands decay. Where the plague was chosen, riding across the fray.
I haven't read through their detachments, but I've been hearing there's people are playing around with combos and things.
We bring Papa's blessings to this cursed, barren land, where the wind howls hollow and the soil turns black. We ride with pestilence, never looking back. Our flesh may be rotted,
There's a lot of what I've been seeing of,
with
you know,
love upon us, even death's just a lie.
sorry, I'm thinking about a color thing here for these skulls. There's a lot of what I've been seeing for
Let the wastelands decay.
people are talking about the different dispositions, and there's still a lot of debate as to, you know, people run and purge the foe, you know, a lot, and there's always people like purge the foe's the best, purge the foe's the best. But then I've seen a bunch of games played on like the real plays and things where it was purge the foe versus other stuff, and like purge the foe into disruption just destroys purge the foe. The store's forge back. I have to see what I have to take a look into this and see which. I think the forge pack's the one I've been hearing good about. Quest store gives you 500 points at Mac. Nice.
So mount up, brothers, let the sports take to the air. When Nurgle's riders spreading love everywhere.
I like this song. Country song for Nurgle's Riders.
We'll sing. For in the K-Eternal, Nurgle is king. Yeehaw!
Game board makes it so I make a line between two objectives and any unit gets sustained. That is good.
So mount up, brothers, let the spores take to the air. For Nurgle's riders, spreading love everywhere. In the badlands and wastes, our gospel will sing. For in the K-Eternal, Nurgle is king. Yeehaw!
There it goes. Okay. So Morty made this point. All three.
Here come the boys for the big rig truck. Oh, that truck is the fastest there is. Red paint gleaming, you know it's all biz. Got DACA on the side and flash up the top.
Oh, wait, bug.
See me coming and they just stop. Do-ah, 'cause it's red. You see a red goose faster. The speed of the
Got it.
keeps pushing me faster. The boys wanna run, but there ain't enough room, so they clump each other, trying to zoom, zoom, zoom. Do-ah, do-ah, do-ah. 'Cause it's red. You see a red goose faster.
Morning's three bad attachments. I guess on that Demon Slayer, like maybe it's because I'm not planning to do tournaments. Well, I don't think I'll be doing tournaments much. Maybe I will. But the biggest thing I've been seeing a lot of is people have to learn to build an army list to the detachment or the force disposition you're playing. Like I've seen a lot of stuff and people are like, oh, this is horrible, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, I look at, you're running priority assets, but you don't have anyone to do actions or anything to do actions. Well, okay, you're running one of the other forces positions but you're missing one of the key components or the ability to do stuff. Because they're still using your army lists from 10th, which don't work 100% anymore. Some of them do, but some of them don't. And that's where I've been seeing a lot of like back and forth and stuff on it that, yeah, it's interesting. Like I keep seeing more of it and I'm not sure, I gotta play it to get down and really get the feel for it. Let's run that one so we can do a cycle. So I'm thinking for these little pieces here, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with the skulls and the trim. I'll do the gold, the bronze. I think I'll do the bronze trim around this, and then I can do the skulls and the brass. That's what it's going to be. So yeah, it's heavy, sustained, and hit on 2s. Oh, time for wavy nights. That is heavy, sustained, hitting on 2s is solid. So if you don't plan to move. So it's a lot of theory crafting going on right now that I'm like, I got to see what it's going to be. Let's go to a smaller brush for this. I don't know. We don't know what it's. A lot of people are like, oh, this is the best disposition. That's the worst disposition. All the tier lists are starting to come out. And it's like, you haven't really played yet. We don't know. the first tournament had barely 100 people in it, so interesting song. So
Look at me flash, the knobs all weep when they see me bash. Reader's boss pole, it's bigger than yours, covered in teeth and banners of wars. Me claws gold plated, me boots got spikes. The humies cry when I was riding me bike. Flashiest knob, king of the law.
we're good to see.
Green eyes better by far. TYRANT eyes gold and bling. Flashiest knob, the battlefield king.
That's what was making the noise.
Showing you how. Darker teeth and me shiny bits. I'm the biggest, the baddest, and not what fits. Wow.
Hit that button there.
From the shadowed sky, we descend.
For the Emperor!
I gotta turn that down on my end. That was very, very loud in my ears. Okay. There we go. Sorry. There's your donut dog, or coned up puppier. Looking all sleepies. And that being said, if I didn't have a love for castors and invested in,
followed your channel.
oh, thank you for the follow, BK Broiler. If I didn't have a extreme passion for castors for Age of Sigmar, those ogre dudes look fucking amazing. Welcome to the channel, BK Broiler. I am working on a Chaos Knight. This is my Knight Tyrant. They're Night Corn themed Chaos Knights, hence the blood letters on the top. I got more floating around over here. In a few moments, actually, I can do. There's my Knight Rampager. Go back to the puppers. Is that still on the countdown? Did you watch the preview show this weekend, BK Broiler? And if you did, or not this weekend, yesterday. If you did, what was your favorite thing that they revealed or previewed? I am going to be picking up the Exodite Kill Team. For one, because I love those Exodite models, and two, I can use those orcs for the orc army we're going to be making with the Armageddon box. So, hey. Now I'm in the detailing stage of getting this Knight Tyrant set up. Trying to clean up the little spot of the wrong color paint. There we go. But yeah, the ogre. I can't remember what they are. The guys that eat people. You beat them, then eat them. Their models are grotesque and just delightful. Papa Nurgle. Hello there, Papa Nurgle. Welcome to the channel. Unfortunately, I don't have you represented on my Chaos Nights. I am doing corn-themed Chaos Nights. Just because I've seen so many just amazing Nurgle-themed Chaos Nights, I want to do something a little different. Yeah, it's going to be good. So, what was your favorite thing from the reveal show this weekend, Papa Nurgle?
Death to the foul warriors of chaos.
That's over there. There you go. So that's what I was saying. I'm digging it. You didn't watch it. That's fair. Are you into 40K or one of the many, many other addictive games and plastic crack that Mr. James Workshop has for us? Age of Sigmar. I have Chaos Dwarves and Night Haunts for Age of Sigmar. Art by Minerva Foxer has the Bubonic Cell for Nurgly Demons for her Spearhead. And I do have somewhere back there, Nurglings. Gloomspite gets Maggot Can. Nice. Spearhead is easily one of the best games they have right now for just ease of everything. It's nice to play. Rules are smooth. You don't have to invest an insane quantity of money into it. You're watching this at 3:30. Good gravy. UK? Or EU? That might be EU, actually. It's only 7:30 p.m. here. We're in the Midwest. Estonia. So, further. That's awesome. We are just outside Chicago, Illinois. So, middle of the United States. I love seeing people from all over the world. It's kind of neat. Reminds me of just how all around the world this hobby is. Very. Yeah, it's not global as hobby. It's a very global hobby. The other side. Oof. Do you get it from, like, are there local hobby shops, or do you just have to, like, order it to have it delivered? I don't know if that's a thing. I'm woefully ignorant of that, unfortunately. Local. Okay, at least you get that. That's good. I was hoping it'd be like a local place and not that you have to order online. I've talked to us. We had someone else on the channel that they only get the Warhammer merchandise when they travel to other countries that they were in. I think they're in Argentina or somewhere in South America, and they just couldn't get it. Barely anybody plays Nurgle. You gotta show them. You gotta show them the joys of Papa Nurgle. Ow, that's a sharp. Show them the pleasures that they're missing. Slanesh ain't got nothing on Nurgles. Nurgles pleasure. They can tour the gardens. Speaking of which, we need to go to the gardens and renew. That's good. You don't want the staff at the store. And it's true with any place you go for any hobby. The staff really can make it. Like, I am very fortunate that I have a Warhammer store very close. And I could... Well, that is probably the majority of the hobby, unfortunately. Yes, there are women or others that play Warhammer. Absolutely. Lion's share are men. Just kind of comes with the territory, unfortunately. But the Warhammer store I go to, I could go to a local shop and save some money. Absolutely. I could pay less at one of the local hobby shops, but it's the staff, the manager at the Warhammer store I go to is the reason I keep going back there. I want to make sure I support him and continue him getting a good paycheck, because he's just a nice guy. He's a good human, cares about helping people, enjoys learning teaching people the hobby. So, and that's what makes it. But yeah, I would not get into the hobby in hopes of, I'm going to get into Warhammer to find a partner. Gotta turn it. Hey, look, that's a new friend. Now, for the 40K stuffs, I run right now I'm working on Chaos Knights, which are going to be my main army for 11th. I also have Dark Angels, Tyranids, Harlequins, now Orcs, because I got Armageddon sitting right behind me. I have an old Grey Knight army, but they're not playable, unfortunately. Cheers. Well, that's the neat thing, Papa Nurgle. Even if you have the money, most people don't have finished army. Out of all my armies, my Nighthawks are completed. They're painted. Well, no, I take that back. I lied. I did get Nighthawks as a gift a while back, so I do have some unfinished Nighthawks. Let's scratch that. Grey Knights. I have a completed Grey Knight army. I don't have anything that needs painting for them. The Tyranids are mostly painted. I think I've got 2 units left to finish. But the bases, I need to finish off the bases. The Harlequins need some work because I'm customizing them. My Dark Angels are probably the least completed. Realistically, my Chaos Knights, let me switch to this view. So I've got, oh, you can't see it because he's behind the key. I've got Despoiler, he's finished up. Focus. Why don't you focus? All right. Back up here. So, is that camera focus this fast? So I've got big knights are finished. I've got the Rampager up there in the turnstile. I've got the Despoiler. I've got my double Gatling, or Abominant, my double Gatling Despoiler here. He's done as well. And all my War Dogs over here are finished. I've got the Carnivores and Brigands and stuff. They're good and ready to go. So, for the Chaos Knights, other than this Tyrant, on the main Chaos Knight army, like, I could easily swap the Tyrant for the double Gatling Despoiler and have 2,000 points fully painted, ready to go. But one Megakin and Nurgle. We all got to start somewhere and slowly build them up. For Nurgle stuff, I've got Nurglings to go with the Knights, but I got to see how that's going to work since all the points and everything changed for 11th. That's what matters. You got him done. You painted him, and he's well painted. That you are ahead of, I would say, probably a majority of hobbyists. I know so many people that have bought the stuff, and it's primered at best, and that's it. For Age of Sigmar, the all my Nighthawks that are painted are done. I've got a completed Spearhead. Most of the Chaos Dwarfs are finished. The Spearhead's done. Even my wife's bubonic cell is more painted than most. I enjoy doing the base. I didn't do it much in the past, realistically. Do that there. My Chaos Knights, that was the big challenge for myself, was to do something very unique with the bases. So I did. I'll show you one in a moment. You can see it there a bit on the Rampager on the turnstile. But all my Chaos Knights are on these icy terrain bases, basically. I've got cork built up here. And then I did resin pours to make the ice and sunk bones and things into them. Nurgle pus. Depends on what you're looking to do. So if you're looking to make just like Nurgle pus, like dripping down a model, that's an easy one. You get this here, Plague Bearer Flesh Contrast. You can easily run this contrast paint down and it has a nice decay greenish look. If you want to go realistically, the next step up would be to grab some green stuff like this 2-part. It's just called green stuff. It's a 2-part epoxy. You put it together, you mix it up a bunch until it turns green. And then it is a sculptable, paintable thing. So once it's done, take that, put blobs of it on your model. Like, you can roll it thin into like little ropes and have little ropes go down. Then take something like flesh bearer contrast or a dark green and use a technical hard coat, which gives it a gloss color, a gloss finish. So what I made, because mine looks like Nurgle Guts. There's lots of other products out there that can do a great job. Companies like AK War Games has a lot of really cool stuff. This is what I use for on the base here. Okay, so this guy's base is the Tyrant I'm working on. Plastic and PVA. That does make it kind of a weird, stringy stuff. I have seen people do that. But like I'm using terrain stuff. This blue area is going to be underwater, under resin, basically. So it's going to be stepping out of it. Then I did chains going up and down it. Elmer's glue, the regular good old glue, can do some amazing stuff. Oh. There's a lot you can do with that. You can even dye it. Like take some of that glue, grab Plague Bearer flesh or like a green or even a brown contrast paint, like snakebite leather or Dargoth flesh would be great in there. Mix this up in the glue. Mix it up a bit. Get a like a stir straw for a drink or something, so you can mix it up and just toss that and not worry about it. And you could dye the glue. It's another thing you can do that'll help you. I should paint a Lord of Plagues. I'll be painting Nurglings in a bit because I'm doing corn at the moment. I'm doing corn at the moment. And the only reason I'm doing corn for my knights is just because there's so many amazing Nurgle Chaos Knights out there. I was just like, man, I need to do something. I want to do something different because I'm weird and I like doing different things. Sounds like that good. All right, so put your paints away. It's there. I love fun effects and doing neat stuffs with models. I kit bash to extremes. Glotkin, I have seen that one. I saw a lot of them that were mixed with Great Unclean Ones, Night Dominus. There's a lot of really just cool stuff out there for Nurgle Chaos Knights. So that's where I went corn. There is a lot of really, really cool Nurgle ones. I think even Squidmar Minis did a Nurgle themed Chaos Knight. If I remember correctly. All right, so okay. I thought, yeah, something like I remember that. Belcher. And they're on another level. They're artists of crazy degrees. We got to meet Lucas at a Adepticon. He was super nice and just was really cool. Talked to him a little bit. He was a little stressed because I think he was waiting for judgment of his Golden Demon submission. Really cool dude, though. They painted a Lord of Plagues. And I am looking forward to at some point getting my brushes from them. I think it comes out in a few months. Oh. Is even anything left in there? I'm looking at this. All right, if I can hold this far upside down and there's nothing coming out, I think this is done. Let's switch views so you can see just how much I'm holding this upside down. I think that pot's empty. I'm like, why is something? Oh, it's that done. All right, lead belcher. So I have extra. What is going on? Why is there nothing happening? I've been finishing a lot of paint lately. I don't know if you have Blue Sky in Estonia. It's like Twitter, but not full of horrible humans. It's only some horrible humans. But on Blue Sky, I post every day for a hobby streak that I've been going on, and I'm on day 82. And since I really started on that, I have burned through so many paint things. Oh, I'm sorry, hon. I forgot to open this in front of the mic. I failed. Oh, yes. And if you're... But yeah, if you want to follow me on Blue Sky, it's just the producers on at Blue Sky, and you can just see how much paint I've been using. I don't have an airbrush, so. If you want to check out Manotha Music, he's the one who gave me permission on the stream to have his music playing. It's all Warhammer themed music. The lyrics are a little funny and enjoyable, I've been hearing so far. So this is called Black Dragons. It's kind of an Imagine Dragons vibe, I feel. Hopefully it comes on, because I got it working. I don't know what to say. I'm a horrible husband. Oh, there you go. You can check it out at Blue Sky. If you want to see what's going on. Oh no, you can't leave. You're never allowed to leave. It's all good. Thank you for sitting and hanging and chatting, Papa Nurgle. I appreciate you visiting. Good Lord, I dropped it and that was bad. To do something quick. Yep, I do. I have multiple angles. That was new as of this stream. I just got that going. But yes, depending on your sleep schedule, you should get some rest. Oh, Nightshade, that was you saying new angle. You were the same color as this Papa Nurgle person. Oh, and thank you for the follow. They followed, so I got lots of follows. How's it going, Neat Shade? You're on early, so that tells me you got out hopefully early and didn't have to stay late. Yeah, the alerts are a little hit and miss. Like, I got the follow for BK Broiler, but I didn't get the alert for Papa Nurgle. That's wonderful to hear, Nightshade. That is legitimately wonderful. I'm very happy. You had a relaxed. I don't like seeing people I care about getting stressed out about stuff. You know what? Just for that, Nightshade, enjoy the coned up puppy.
For the Emperor!
I beat you to it, hon. She did get her bandage off. She's got to wear the cone so she doesn't mess with it. No, I have. We upgraded the face cam, and I got a boom arm so that I can move the old face cam over here and get a different angle coming in. And then listening to Minerva, I'm going to move the main camera. I'm thinking I'll probably go a little bit over here and come in at a bit of an angle here. So. Fantastic CDs. That is... You are a bad American. Bad American. Bad. Bad llama. God, that movie lives rent-free in my head forever. Bad llama. Uh-oh. You had an event. That's fair, CDs. I absolutely, when those trucks come out, I am getting two. Because, oh, they look cool. Yes, please. Nita Shade. Elaborate on the fun story times. And I will elaborate on how I now have to padlock our office refrigerator every night. But that's nothing like, having to have fire emergency services. But yes, give us the stories. Let us enjoy the craziness that is Nita Shade. Oh, not the craziest that is Nita Shade. The craziest that Nightshade's work. Okay. They've got you stuffed in the back corner. We get that. Crush your brass. Go crush your brass. Busy dealing with customers. So you look up and realize a bunch of people are standing at the doors and windows. AI viewers, at least they're being honest now. Driven playground. You got that 100 or need me to do it? Thank you. And welcome back, Papa Nurgle. The walker of the window said, guy with his arm in the window and car looking around. Parked at a weird angle. Uh-oh. You're the streamer ended his stream. Fair enough. And thank you for the follow, Papa Nurgle. I don't know why I didn't get the pop-up. But thank you for it. I appreciate it. It's me at 175. Damn. Truck's parked at a weird angle. This is either the beginning to a bad joke or a good story. Or both. Ouch. Truck had backed into the guy. Thank you for the clang. Will the owner of a gray RAV4 please go to the parking lot? We need you to move your car so we can pull Survivor from the wreckage. So if you couldn't find... Wait. So if there were no driver in either, did like someone leave it without the parking brake on and just rolled into it? It seems kind of weird. Okay. Please tell me you actually found out some details. Or were you all just left wondering? Okay. Sorry. I did not mean to jump ahead. I'm excited. Okay, Skull Crusher brass looks really good on these. Boom, let's go in here and zoom in. I'm liking that. And then I'm going to clean this up with black. Seemed to be okay. I was sitting up and talking while they were rolling them the ambulance and the gurney things. Oh. Uh-oh. There were 3 of them. It was a firefight. So we got 3. Okay, so we own the truck. I move this chassis back there for the moment. Skill. That's how we did it. Pure skill. I am so good, I was able to back my truck into myself and 2 other cars. Yeah, this is like a junior high math question. Jimbo Bubba Bo Bob Brain managed to pin himself. Can't even pick up a print order. She told me that she saw it. Heard the noise in the crash. All right, we're getting to the end, folks. It's getting exciting. All right. Ooh, actually, I think I should do defend the bronze. Michael can't fly in parkland. Hit the back of the truck. All right. This needs a dry brush. Rune Fink Steel. Here's the mid-sized dry brush. If I can get it. Rune Fink Steel. The truck had parked straight. He was walking towards the back of the truck on his phone when the truck was shoved into a pinning between the cars. Damn. Well, I have been turned into a hockey puck while in my Crown Vic. And I think this Rune Fang Steel's done. What do you think, hon? Hey, here's another one. Mix this up. Ah, that sounds like a fantastically unpleasant situation. Ride the lightning. All right, so to make up for my previous failure as a husband, hopefully you heard that. If he wasn't there, he might just just ran or something. Or depending how hard he hit, I can't remember. Have you ever met an airbag? You didn't get it? Sorry. Nightshade, have you ever met an airbag? Hopefully you haven't. I don't want anyone to have ever done that. I honestly can't remember if we've had this discussion or not. Okay. Have you ever been punched in the face? I have both, so I can get a pretty good gauge of that. Okay. Well, if you can imagine getting punched in the face by a professional boxer whose fist happens to be the exact size of your face, so you get hit on the entirety from head, it ain't a fun experience. I've had the pleasure of, I've been punched in the face, go figure, and I've met an airbag. Not in the same time, but I could be a solid game. Okay, that'd be a good gauge. Now imagine that with a bit more force, exactly the size of your face. I've been knocked unconscious by a soccer ball. I think I've told that story here. But yeah, it's mine was at a young age as well. I think I was elementary schoolish when I got knocked unconscious by a soccer ball. Little producer son had a lot of injuries. I was a ball boy. That's correct. So you heard me tell this story, CDs. I was a ball boy sitting behind the net as professionals played soccer, and many instances I remember waking up from people around me going, "Wow, when did I fall asleep?" But yeah, Nightshade. So there is a possibility if the Acura driver hit the truck hard enough to set off his airbag, he might have just been unconscious or completely dazed. Because like when I got T-boned by the semi and met my airbag in my little Hyundai, I don't know if I was knocked unconscious or not. I honestly have no idea. I know I was incredibly dazed because right after the accident, when we fell out of the car, all I could think of was trying to stop the horn from going off. So, and that was mainly because of the crazy concussion I had received. So at the moment, I'm doing a quick dry brush over on the volcano lands. That's fair. And honestly, like even okay, if he met the airbag, he might not have gone in the ambulance because while yes, it is a concussion, if you refuse treatment, they might have just been like, all right, dude, whatever. If there were no other like major injuries and it wasn't a bad hit, it's possible. Hopefully that other than the broken limb, everyone is okay. So it's quite possible then they just maybe got a ride home some other way, or they wouldn't have put, I don't think they would have put him in the same ambulance because usually an ambulance is only for one person at a time. So they might have, there might have been another one or just got a ride to the hospital or refused treatment. All right, so let's get on to the plasma. I'm guessing since the Acura pushed a truck, yeah, that sounds nutty. Ooh, your GM was driving the Acura. The GM was driving the Acura. He was trying to eliminate the driver of the truck who used to manage an Office Depot nearby. He's got to get rid of the competition. That's my conspiracy theory. It all makes sense now. Dun dun dun! Howdy, Heritage Scott. We're currently discussing questionable items. Yes. Nightshade is being involved in an intergalactic plot to eliminate the soon-to-be ruler of another planet. They were an unfortunate witness and must go into a protection program shortly. Right, Nightshade? Exactly. It was normal again. What? I don't know what we're talking about. We're talking about how nice Acuras are. They're cars to drive. Yeah.
I thought he'd live forever. He seemed so big and strong. But the minutes fly.
So I'm working on the Night Tyrant with a new angle, Heretics guy. Wait, which story am I telling? Oh, about my work?
There was so much left unsaid. No second chance to tell him.
Is that the story I'm going off on?
Now love
And I think and
never will forget him.
capuchins.
For he made me what
Okay. Basically now, part of my work week. You did not drag that out, Nightshade, in the slightest. I appreciate the thoroughness of the storytelling. You can see the box behind me now. See this? Wow, so this is a much wider camera. You can see the photo booth over here. So anyway, part of my work week, more of my work week than I really cared to participate in. I had to equip our refrigerator with padlocks and our drink cabinet. The program I work in is made up of 3 separate companies billing the city as a 4th. And those 3 companies, as a nice thing to do, provide sodas and drinks and stuff and occasionally snacks for the employees. It's a nice thing to do. Well, a while back, one of our staff caught a janitor, one of the night crew, filling his lunch bag full of sodas from our thing. The next day, when we found this out, I went to find the person's boss. I did, and then I had to talk to the foreman for the whole friggin' terminal at O'Hare. Really nice person. And she said she'll do what she can. And then we didn't see the guy for a while. A little while later, we caught the same janitor napping in our kitchen area. Now, our program has a segregated area of the office because we deal with a lot of homeowner information that is not public. It really shouldn't be. It's personal stuff. I could steal someone's identity easily. We don't. So we brought that up. I had to go talk to the same folks again because I'm the person that does this. I'm like, hey, this is what's going on. So they're like, all right, fucking him again. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway. Ladies apologizes profusely again and insists, and they'll take care of it. We didn't see this guy for months. I knew he still worked in the building, but he never came into our area, and we didn't get to deal with him, which is great because he's kind of a jerk to our staff. So not last week, but the week before, some of our folks had to stay late to finish a project. And one of our reps was working, and she heard a noise coming from our kitchen. And she couldn't figure out what was going on. It was like 5:45, almost 6 p.m., which we close up at 5. She walks over there, and the janitor's going through the fridge, checking out what's in there, pulling out drinks and things. Sees her, doesn't say anything, just closes up the fridge and walks away. So for the 3rd time, I go talk to everybody again. And we hear him the next day screaming into a cell phone from an empty area of an office, about how he should be allowed to just take what he wants from there because he cleans up that area. It's his area, so which it's not. He's not even supposed to be in our area. So thus, the program director said, you know what, fine. They're not going to do anything. We're going to make a point of this. So I had to research ways to lock refrigerators with padlocks. And which is not as easy as I wanted it to be. And we have a drink cabinet. I had to create a mount and lock that up as well. That was mine. Like, yay. So now every night, I have to padlock in all our drinks and refreshments and stuffs. And if a call center rep, one of our, employees has to stay late, one of us has to stay with them because they are not, we had the lady flat out say, like, I'm not comfortable being around him. And I was like, that's fair. So occasionally I get to leave a few minutes late, which doesn't happen it's very few and far between that's going to happen, but it's like, yay. That level of entitlement to be like, I clean this area, I should be able to go through your stuff. Fun times. So, that was my silliness of the work week. In addition to cleaning biological questionable items. Oh, yeah. He didn't know that we heard him say that because, believe me, every one of us would have been like, dude, shut the fuck up. You have a union job. You make decent money, I'm sure, for a janitor. You get great benefits. Because I know, I've talked to the janitors there. They make decent and they get, it's like, the crazy part is, yes, Eric Scott. Now, I do think that model is amazing. The whole Chaos Knights they did for Old World, chef's kiss, gorgeous. I will not be picking them up because I have no desire to play them. I'm absolutely going to be getting that Exodite Kill Team. There were a lot of good reveals with that, I feel. And orcs are getting the first codex. And the codex is supposed to be like tons and tons of orc lore, 15 detachments. Oh, yeah. So we spent a large portion of today. Okay, just watch out for mosquitoes. We spent a large portion of today doing a bunch of work in the backyard. I put up poles and put up string lights with the nice like style string lights and a bunch of other stuff. So. It's not even that dark out. It's only 8:30. It's weird to say, but sure. Oh, phone should be over here. Croot. Alrighty. So right now I'm just getting. uh, oh, I can look and see how that looks from here. Actually, I have cameras all over this fucking place. That looks nice. That does actually look really nice. That's a picture from the wifey. I think it looks good. I think it looks really good. I am happy. Here, I can put this on the. So this is what I did this afternoon, was put up these lights back here and all these poles. And then strung them out going out there. The garage already had the lights running on it. So that just all runs in now. Hey, brush down. Cash skins definitely need an update, but sure it's going to be jungle stuff perhaps next year. It's possible. Well, there might be, yeah, a lot of work, but we got it done. Thank you. Touchdown. Megaform. Just throwing brushes on the ground. Oh, Megaform, you'll appreciate this. Ta-da! New camera angle. Flush tears red. I scored a deal on a new face cam. This guy right here. So with that, I took the old one and moved it over here to get an angle this way. Thankfully, since this is my only desk, where, this is where the computer I do computer stuff on, literally the computer that's running the stream and is sitting right over there, just behind all the cameras. So if I don't give myself room to work, I have nothing. I know that one well, Megaform. Though we mostly are done with the... Oh, I gotta check the life. Hold on a sec. We're mostly done with the... All I had to do was put in the our new address lights, and then tomorrow I just need to get the pieces I need to add the float valve to our rain barrel, and then we're done with the yard. Front yard especially. The moment the rain barrel just overflows when it's full. The rain barrels in our backyard, which we've got 3 of them there, I have on a float valve set up so that they don't, once they are full, it just shuts it off and they don't overflow. So we want to do that with the one in the front yard. But I realized I grabbed the wrong fitting.
The League Police dismisseth us.
League Police dismiss us. Did not hear that us also wanted to. Yeah, so I just have to go get the correct fitting. Then we'll be done on the front. There you go, microform. She got her bandage off. You can see it there. She no longer has a bandage on her tail. She's still got to wear the cone, though. So, cone of shame, yep. But yeah, she got her bandage off. Checkup was good today, so vet said just gotta keep her from messing with it. Yep. Oh, you can see just how much of an amazing guard dog she is. She heard someone walk by the front door, and instead of even getting up, she's just laying on her side and barking. Oh, God. You are the laziest guard dog there is. You can't even be bothered to get up. Oh, that's good. Oh, puppy. So yeah, I'm wearing this cone. I'm not getting up. Oh, the fireflies are up. Yay, fireflies. Bump this over here so you can see just what I'm doing. So I'm in the base in the red, and then... Yes, Lula. And your ear's all weird. Pretty much. That's the point of view we're getting from the puppers. Certain blue is the contrast I'm looking for. Oh. Finish off the rum. Rum is done. She is barking because of you, hon. Do sure stuck on something. There we go. Sure stuck on something. I forgot to put that there. I do like this blue. Nice. And went with some RL Seals Barbados rum for me tonight, microform. I've been having a lot of whiskey. Had a nice Peychaud's Old Fashioned yesterday. Monkey Shoulder is a whiskey. It's a good whiskey. I've tasted it. I don't have any. Should get some. Still? Ugh, sorry to hear. allowed to send you some. Like, yeah, hopefully it'll be sooner than later. I know. That's why. Once that regime change happens there, Macafor, we will send you a bottle. I'll get you some nice bourbon. I'll get you I'll get you 2 bourbons. One that's fancy and one that's like a good cheap bourbon that's great for old fashions and mixing. We're not smugglers. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually smuggled anything. Bought booze illegally? Yes. Consumed alcohol before the legal age? A lot. That's really bad though. The red back axe. I realized I missed some bit right here. Come on, Lula. Yes, thank you for the sneeze. I know, we should return the favor. Except there's a lot better ways of finding this stuff now. Yeah, it's scary. It's dog trauma week. With base colors on everything. Now I've been for all the... That's fair. That's true. She does have the meds for this week. It's going to be really good. She's going to need it this week. Oh, excuse me. Orange chicken. It's sorta Heretic Scott. I don't know if you've there's the viewer on here, Mano, Manotha, Manotha. I was chatting with him a little bit. He like writes the music, prepares it, but does use AI to like do the voices, and then uses music writing programs. So it's sort of abominable intelligence, sort of not. He was kind enough to say, hey, I've got Warhammer themed music. please, you're more than welcome to use it if you'd like. And I was like, you know what? The voice is absolutely AI. Like, he even said it. But he told me that he writes it. Like, he writes the music, does all the stuff, and the like choreography. Am I drawing a blank? The term for writing music, the composition of it all. I don't know why I couldn't think of composition. But yeah, the AI is doing the voice. But he does all the musical part of it. So, and he was very kind. I'm like, hey, I got 40K theme music. I'm like, okay, I'll dig some 40K theme music because I've just been using pretzel rocks. And he has different genres and vibes. So, like, I've listened to it. Composer, thank you. So, and I've listened to a bunch of it, and I was like, all right, hey, fair. So, hey, like, if I can, he's an older dude from Australia. I'm all right. I look at it more as a tech priest and servitor relationship. He's the tech priest, and he's got his servitors doing the choir. It's actually doing okay right now for having fireworks outside. Gonna throw that on the ground. Well, not on the ground, but throw it down. I had an idea for. Oh no, I wanted to do Grey Knight Steel instead of Rune Fang. Or I could do Grey Knight Steel on the edge. That's what. So Grey Knights, I'm going to do a dry brush of Grey Knight Steel on the barrel of the Volkite Laser Destructor. Or no, not Volkite Laser Destructor. This is the Brimstone Volcano Cannon. I have to remember my names. Getting data sheets. From drugs, I have to keep them chill. That is the Brimstone Volcano Lance. Sorry. But I'm going to do a heavy dry brush of Grey Knight Steel on the edge of this because this has a bluish. It's a bluish metallic. It isn't just a straight silver that I use for like with Rune Fang. It's got a little bit more blue to it. So do that to give it like a kind of like a heated metal look. A little bit on the tip of there. Just the tip. And then I might do a bit of a. I'm looking at the paints. You can actually see me looking at the paints. Forget the camera does that. To run a little bit of the Tyrant blue shade, just a little bit on there. Yeah, that kind of heated blue look. See, this is like very bluish, silverish. It gives a little different look. Let me check my Vallejo box too. This is called the Second War for Armageddon. Go to side view. All right. I'm on the side view, hun. Don't know why you want me to go the side view, but I did. It's the Corvus Corax song now. It's just a little bit like that. Because the paint view. Oh, okay. Blue. You want to see me grabbing stuff over here, though, because this is behind Mr. Squigman. Though you can see my little storage shelves down here full of bits. This is the bits bins I keep talking about. They're way down here in the corner. This one. Just a little bit of a shade on there. Kind of give it that heat treated look. Okay. Let's make up here and go back to some skull crusher brass for skulls. I said I was going to look at my Vallejo's. Is there a blue? There is a turquoise. Huh. This is, I do like, I'm going to play with that color. It's also violet ink. I've got a green, sepia, and a black ink. Chameleon orange. Play with that one too. That blue is your hottest down to your darker blue. It's down to dark blue, purple, brownie. You're over tempered. Not going to quite to that level of detail there, Scott, but yes. That's awesome. And hey, that's fantastic. I would love to have more bats. Should still look up a bat. We should order a bat box from the back of the garage. Help keep the mosquito population down. It's fantastic to know the colors of your metal temperature. Your metal tempering there, Heretic Scott. I hope Mano comes back, so I'm pleased that we got this working. This is the Lehman Russ song. Got that on there. see what we're at now. Oh, 'tis time for the medicines. Unfortunately, I'm gonna take this. There we go. Wish I didn't, but hey. Hmm. Oh, this should be brand new. I have not used the turquoise ink before. Ooh, that is a nice color. I like that color a lot. Runny ink. This Squidmar turquoise is nice. Yes, they've been doing more and more contrasts and shades and inks than I've ever had before. Just doing more of the getting the bases down and then dry brushing on and then running over that with all the fun inks and colors. Okay, dig that out. It's really good, nice. Oh, there's the Heretic. That's the YouTube channel. For Mano, for the music we're listening to at the moment. Get some of the noodle oil out. Actually, let's run first a silicon gray contrast. Switch back to this so you can see kind of where we're at. Seeing this, the turquoise looks really nice. I am happy with that. I just gotta mix up my basilicum gray contrast. That always the white pigment settles at the bottom, so I got to give it a good mix in. So the reason I'm getting the basilicum gray out is that I'm going to run this over the chains. Be nice. Get in the nooks and crannies in the chains. This is Leviathan. It's the swarm stuff. chains all done up there. Hey, Mano, just talking about you. I got it worked out. As you should hopefully recognize this. You've had it going? Absolutely, we were talking about you. I'm appreciative of your music and it being able to be used for... I have on-brand music for Warhammer painting stuffs. I listened to a lot of it, and I did enjoy a large chunk of it. So I've listened to it all. But switch on over. But I've got the YouTube music playlist going, and I was able to separate that out via a different audio source, so I could control the volume and as needed, because I like having precise control on things like that. I'll get the chains all done up there. So it just took a bit more effort than I thought it would, because of course should be easy. Yeah, about that. Nothing's ever easy. Let's have it on black, covered in paint. All right, so Mano, what do you think is your best work you've done? And then a more fun question. Did you watch the preview show? Did you find anything you like? Because I thought a lot of fun stuff in that preview show. Going to buy. Just when I thought I could pull the out of the end. There were items on there I did not think were going to happen, like God, gravy on a stick. It's the Eldari. It's the... I've said it like 4 times tonight. What the hell? Oh, it's the new kill team. It's the Eldari that didn't... The I have to look this up because it's going to drive me. Exodites, thank you. Swear. That's fair. But they had new Exodites, which I don't think anyone was expecting. There. Exodites, the new Exodite kill team. It's really good. On the Age of Sigmar side, there was the Death Corps song. I know I've heard that one tonight. I'm going to say and yell it. New Wheel of Time. I've not listened to Wheel of Time. Well, I will admit I've only been listening to the Warhammer stuffs. I am fortunate I've never really read Wheel of Time. I didn't get into that. So I just like, Wheel of Time. I will eventually. I've been slowly chewing through all the albums and everything. And I haven't had to lock up our refrigerators at work and do other stupid stuff. It's better than Lord of the Rings. That's some big statements. Alrighty. I've only read one, so I can't judge the other. And my favorite science fiction, well, not science fiction, my favorite fantasy style stuff is Discworld. That's what I'm probably the biggest fan of, is the Discworld stuff for me. So I'm a Monsters fan of Mr. Pratchett. Yeah, throw the link in here, Mr. Scott. Or throw it in the Discord. Still working on this Night Tyrant. Get this. Doing this. Do you like this? Vallejo's Squidmar turquoise ink. Looks really nice. Yeah, I have in my the bar in my basement. So during lockdown, when the great world ended, one of the things I did was remodel my basement at the house here, and I built a bar. And amazing wife there, one year shortly after that, when we got the bar done, she found a beautiful, like, it's a decent size, 11 by 17, like big map of the disc, and I have that framed in my bar. I've read tons of Discworld. They're one of my just favorite, frighteningly relevant still book series. So many things in there. It's like, that means a lot. My bar is a overabundance of geeky stuffs and memories. Basically anything. I have somehow come across a large collection of hats. Yeah, there was only so much I could do with the movies. They were lucky enough to have Sean Astin because of his absolute passion for it. But there's so much that like, that's ambitious on crazy levels. So I was like, hey. And it was like super low budget, if I remember correctly. I'm just focused on this Brimstone Volcano Lance right now. Did get a lot done on the Carapace earlier, but the leg, all the armors are pretty much ready for decals, which is a process I don't want to do right now. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's the wrong spot. Well, just not feeling doing decals right this minute, but I will probably do the decals. Start the decals on all the legs and shins and everything. Let's bump back over here. Back that up a little bit. Well, not far off, honestly. Like, it's now just I would guess before the next weekend, I will have this guy done. Because I've got tomorrow for stream, of course. And then Monday stream. Tuesday, Wednesday, just I'll be able to focus on painting without talking too much. So I won't be streaming next Saturday. We got some plans. So it's kind of an important day for our wife and I. Anyway, so just a quick thing. You'll see this plate goes there. So that's kind of how that's going to look. Looks nice. The blue and the copper gets offset by the subtle colors of the gun. I'm going to go too crazy on this. Yeah, I'm taking that. And this is mostly done. This weapon, that is. That turquoise turned out nice. It's a nice little touch. Okay. So that's the brimstone. Oh, no. Got to do that back there. A few spots for Black Templar's contrast. Just get contrast on my hands, because that happens. Ooh, Slanesh. Slanesh Demon Dance. This is also known as, stuff I can't say on stream for fear of getting in trouble. I came inside. There are certain things that'll get me flagged for inappropriate content. Alright, so, okay. That volcano lance is pretty much done. The only thing I've got left to do on this guy here is the red on the skulls, and then I'll be dry brushing. I'll do a dry brush with a Runefang Silver to get some wear and tear. But I do that once the entire night is complete and the model is finished, because I want the wear and tear to be consistent. So I don't want it to be patchy, like more on this, less on that. So I do that at the end. So on to the ectoplasmic something or other. Ectoplasma Decimator. Everything's got funky names. Ectoplasma Decimator. It does, yeah. Like I'll do, like I did all the wear and tear, and I did the dry brush on all over the guy when he was done, and then did my little dabs with sponges and things to get the where paint's been chipped off because it's old. So the Ectoplasma Decimator. Now I'm going to do the coils in. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Nana. This is the last big night I have so far. I might end up getting a Lancer just because I think they're cool. But after this, I have 2 more War Dogs that are the Armiger. The Armigers. I got them after I had picked up the army. I had a funny exchange for a model, so. Oh, there's CD. real cool. It's why I'm doing these guys as corn-themed cast nights, because everyone's like, oh, you should do Nurgle. I'm like, there are so many really cool-looking Nurgle ones out there that I want to do corn. So... But yeah, real cool is absolutely what to go off of. The Knight Lancer is, it's got a shield. And I've seen some really, like I would love to give it an axe instead of the lance. Do some custom kit bash axe thing. So he's got a giant axe coming out, swinging a huge ass axe instead of the lance. I can make it a chain axe just to make it more Cornish. Wouldn't be hard to do. Oh, looks like, is this? I don't think this is the same. Nope. I don't know how I got onto different music. I really don't know how I got into different music. Go back to that. There we go. I don't know what happened there. Yeah. YouTube music went on to something else. Okay. There we go. But yeah, I was like, I could do like an awesome chain axe for a Knight Lancer. Ooh, I could put the, that's what I thought I did. Oh, maybe the playlist ran out. That could be it. Occasionally the playlist runs out, it jumps to something else. Because I didn't set it to repeat. So, that's on me. But if I do the Knight Lancer, then I would get I would take the shield, throw it on the back, so it has its shield on its back, and then make the axe a two-handed axe. Just to make it absurd. That's what I would do with a Knight Lancer. I have seen some really cool kits on Etsy for people doing a four-legged, like, centaur kind of thing for the knights. I was like, ooh, that's an idea too. Make like a centaur with an axe and a shield. I've seen those and I'm like, it's possible. I mean, to make the axe, I've got an extra chain sword from the Knight Despoiler. Use that for the blade, and then just pick up some like brass tubing, because I've got some brass tubing that I've been using to pin them to the bases. Something like that. But that's where all the fun is making your models yours and unique. At least for me. Hoping there'll be some 11th games tomorrow, or maybe, you know what, there's gonna be Necromunda tomorrow at the Warhammer store. I just realized, because they've still got their league going. Centaur. That's beautifully done there, Heretic Scott. Oh man, if I could give him like a little pirate hat, cut off the foot and give it like a peg leg. Do a pirate night. First, you get some more Ministerium gray out. I'm going to get the plasma coils. Time for some housekeeping. If anyone is active on Blue Sky, I post every day for my hobby streaks. And if you want to see what's going on, where I'm burning all my paint after stream, please follow me there. If you are looking for a slice of life comic about an orc and his pet squig, Orc is all of us. The squig is that dog there in her weird positioning and her inability to be normal. Please check out Orc and Squig, is written by art by Minerva Fox there and drawn by her. The Patreon's free. If you want to join and if you want to contribute, you can get early access to things. Now to Jersey, things are going all right. Lula's doing better. She got her bandages off. She just has to wear the cone for a bit so she doesn't mess with things until it's done. So she's healing well. Made really good progress off stream for this. And we're having a decent night. And how about yourself? Getting the base coats on because this is going to be done in the white. I'm going to do a fluorescent glow for the ectoplasma. Need to do a gray first. I'm not fighting all the other colors on the cooling coils. It's down. We did set up a new camera angle. Yeah, it's supposed to be mid to high 90s next week.
Alone I lie in this blasted pit. Stars above obscured by smoke and grit.
We get a few days of it's not terrible to holy fuck. Pretty much.
Graveyard for the nameless dead. The thunder rolls, the earth does shake, but none will come, no rescue to make. I clutch my last gun, my duty clear.
Nice.
My end I fear.
Yeah, but 60s would be really delightful, but
I'm glad you're safe.
we ain't getting that for a while.
Let them rest, my brothers, my kin, safe behind the wire, free from this din.
Okay, so now I've got I'll do that in the red. And then I will do these things and then these in the same look. But definitely this is going to be in Flesh Terrors. So same red I got going on for that Brimstone Volcano Lance. 27C, so that's like 80F, I want to say. 80s-ish. Because 30, I looked it up, 33 was like 90-something. I don't know that in Fahrenheit, I'm just guessing. 80F. Oh, shit, I was reasonably accurate. Cookies.
Behind the wire, but let them rest.
80 is good. It doesn't give you much more than that, really. Yeah, I'm really not looking forward to next week in the office because we don't have air conditioning for some reason. So it's going to be hot and stifling in the office.
For if my death spares but a few, I'll count it worthy, my purpose true. The shale fire fades, the shadows creep.
I'm not going to do any math right now. I do math all day, every day. Other than days I have to, like, lock up refrigerators, but yeah, I don't want to do math while I'm here. Unless we're talking like detachment points, but that only goes up to 3, so I don't have to worry about that. Oh, that does sound delightful. Heritage Scott. Does sound delightful. And right now we're in the beginnings of It's Going to Be Stupid Hot coming up. So the breaks we'll get from the heat will be when there's violent storms. The area of the Midwest we live in gets more lightning strikes than like anywhere in the world practically. So there'll be some violent storms soon. Cold weather's easier. I mean, to a point. There is cold, but in general, it's easier to put on a jacket. Like, I can only get so undressed without getting in trouble. So, or like at work, where, hey, I'm not going to have air conditioning, and I absolutely cannot get undressed there without getting fired. So, hey, there's my message. Perfect timing. But yeah, it's there's only so much. It's like
From far across the stars lie fallen at your feet. No recall, no retreat.
the cold is so much easier. Oh, it's chilly. I gotta put on a sweater.
Called to the firing line, stumbled through the dead and dying. Shell holes and bitter freezing rain tumbles down, shells flying. Men of God's ghost, huddled in the mud, bodies of comrades lying. Rise from the mud and storm, the guns in the town. Bring the defenses down. Oh, fervent hive, what have you become? Your gentle fields of green, a scarred and bloody
It's sort of criminal, Heretic. The problem is, the building I work in is cursed, as I've explained on the channel many times. And the AC, since our office is like, our off suite is like separate. But for some reason, the AC, the fans in the AC vents don't work in our section of the office. They work in other parts of the building. Just not like, well, not just ours, but ours is one of the sections where it doesn't fucking work. So they did a survey last year and like, yeah, this doesn't work. We're like, okay, fuckers, are we gonna fix it? No. So, I mean, our lunchroom doesn't have a microwave because it broke, and it's been 6 months now since we've put in the request to get their microwave because we're not allowed to bring one in. So it's like the building itself will have air conditioning in other areas. Our offices, nope. We can't drink the water because it's tainted with kerosene. No, I'm not telling the giant AC story again. But yeah. So we'll see. We've talked about setting up some like fans to blow in from the hallway to see if it can piss off the commissioner again. And get the facilities people angry at us because we do that all the time. So I live red tape. I breathe the bureaucracy. You merely experienced the bureaucracy. I don't even know how that speech goes from Batman. I was born in it. I was raised in it. There is a lot of cameras, or there are a lot of cameras. They put that in proper languaging. My the building is technically part of the airport, so it is a secure airport facility. I have to go to badging every year and get my badge renewed so that I have one of those airport badges so I can get in the building. And the door we scan, there's a camera right there, and it takes a picture of you as you scan. And they actually did a thing where, because they have an issue where people were piggybacking in, so they had to send out nasty emails explaining that the first offense is a $500 fine. So if I were to get caught like letting someone into the building, even if they're allowed to be in the building, even if they have their badge and I'm just being polite and holding the door, I get charged $500. So like I've closed the door on people and they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I can't let you in." And now no one even questions that. We have to wear our badges the entire time we're in the building. That one has a fine. Like it's that episode of The Simpsons where the old guy takes over teaching the school. That's a paddling. That's everything right now. That's a paddling. That's a fine. So.
Some have stood and some have fallen. Some are lying, torn and bleeding. And for us who still
When I cannot, and I do mean this, we were surplusing assets that we had. It's all good, Jersey. I appreciate it. We were doing an asset inventory where we had some old equipment, and we're like, hey, this stuff is old. We need to get rid of it. We can't actually get rid of it, though. We have to surplus it, and it has to be reviewed and approved by 2 separate commissioners. So, in the items that we were surplusing were some digital cameras that we had from before phones had cameras. these cameras, one of them used the not the 5 1/4, but the 3 1/2, or no, is it 3 1/4 and 5 1/2? The smaller floppy disks. I think that's, I can't remember if that's 3 1/4, 3 1/2, and the other one was 5 1/4 or 5 1/2. I don't remember which one it is off the top of my head, but smaller floppy disks. This digital camera took 3.5. Thank you. So it's 3 1/2. I'm like, good memory. This digital camera took the 3 1/2 floppies. So it had a built-in battery. It didn't work anymore, and we were not allowed to throw this thing away. Like, well, can it be used by the program? We're like, no. Why not? I'm like, this phone takes pictures. So we had to go through this whole craziness of showing them that this is an obsolete piece of equipment and it just needs to get disposed of. And we couldn't actually throw it away. We had to put it in a box so that the IT department could review it and see if it could be used in another portion of the building. I kept the floppy disk after literally drilling a hole in it because I needed to make sure it destroyed all records. That is the level of nuttiness that we go through. I think the Game Boy camera was higher resolution than this thing. We had some micro cassette voice recorders that recorded meetings from about 30 years ago, from when the program started, because all our meetings have to be recorded for meetings with homeowners, that is. And they allowed us to dispose of the recorders, the micro cassette recorders. And it's funny because the one of the commissioners, and she's like, well, do we need to keep those recordings or the tapes? I'm like, no, there's nothing on them. I've checked. She's like, well, how can we make sure that no one can ever use them again? I literally just like snapped it in half. I'm like, there you go. It's like, oh, that works. Yeah, it's here that gets airports. Not exactly the most high-tech stuff in general. The technology that they have works, and that's part of it, is they don't want to put in something that doesn't work or it has a chance of not working. This stuff has a proven track record, and when you're playing with people's lives on, planes, you don't want to take a chance. So, like, modern airliners didn't get GPS. Like, you could get a GPS for your car before an airliner had GPS. So, it's part of the reason the no cell phones, no nothings, is that the equipment on those planes is fucking old. But like, if you ever want to see something terrifying, look up 747, Boeing 747 manufacture dates. That is still the number one jumbo jet there is. It is the most populous. They are flown the most. They fly the most miles out of anything. I don't think they've made new ones in like 20 plus years. And a lot of those 747s are 40 plus years old, still going. Mind you, they're maintained extremely well. But you ain't flying in some new shit. Oh, don't get me started on that one, Nerdic Scott. I have a very dear friend of mine was an air traffic controller for many years until he retired. And his ability to deal with bullshit was amazing. They were still making 747s in 23? New ones? It had to be, it's probably like the last generation, like the 747-8, I think it is. And yeah, 68 though. That is not a new plane. It's not a new development. Toyota refreshes their models more often than that, and that's bad. It was notorious for lingering on a friggin' models for years and years. So what's to do for the glowy helmet? I did that for that one. How do I go crazy and use like this fluorescence? Fluorescent cold green. Do I do chameleon orange instead? No, green. Just green. So we're going to take... You're more accurate than... Well, you probably realize it, but that's a more accurate statement than it really should be there, Heretic Scott. Just look at any of the drama of the 787 Dreamliners. The initial... The launch of the 787 Dreamliner. The plane that they unveiled at the giant event where they were showing off this first plane was made of plywood. And I'm not joking. It was a fucking wooden model, life size, and they taxied it in with a tug and we're like, oh, this is the new Dreamliner. And they're at this like red, fucking black tie event. There's drinks, there's all kinds of stuff, and they're showing off the new Dreamliner, and it's all here, the 787, their new mainstream international plane. And someone like walked out there and was looking through the front landing gear, and you could see where it was like 2x4s and fucking plywood holding this thing together. And they're like, that looks odd. And Boeing has done everything to get rid of and scrub that footage, which of course never can get rid of it. But yeah, it's that plane is terrifying. So what I'm doing is I'm going to get some white paint here. I'm going to use my actual dry palette here. Honestly, and there was a great breakdown where they talked about how it was when McDonnell Douglas bought it that everything started going downhill. And like they proved it. Like here's exactly what happens. Here's where it all fell apart. I mean, the 737 800s, you could down them with a plastic bag. It happened. No, it's the art code. Yeah. So we're gonna take the. So what I'm doing then is I've got my white here. Now I'm adding the Lamium medium, which is basically just unpigmented paint, to water this down a bunch. So that's still a little too painty. I want it more runny. So what I'm doing is we're going to water this down with the Lamium medium instead of water, because I don't want it to. I want it to be runny, but I don't want it to not dry. Almost. We're almost there. Nah, it's mostly the money jersey. It's just expensive.
So mount up, brothers. Let the spores take to the air. For there goes riders, spreading love everywhere.
All right, so we get this.
Our gospel will sing. For in the cave.
There we go. That's looking better.
Yeehaw! Here come the boys for the big rig truck. Oh, that truck is the fastest there is. Red paint gleaming, you know it's all biz. Got DACA on the side and flash on the top. The boys see me coming and they just stop.
All right, so now I've got this really watered down, so I can do. Just going to hit it with the white. Do lots, just kind of blend it up. Just get this. I dig this song, man. All that craziness aside, it is still relatively safer to be on air travel than it is driving.
For the Emperor!
You wanted to see the poopers? There are the puppers. There's the puppers. She's got her bandages off. Alright. Basically, I'm doing the on the Kobe. Huh? Cone? We're talking about Kobe beef? Might be having that next week. Anyway, I got the white to be cone. That is about as zoomy as it can get, because I can't angle that camera. So just a little bit. It's not a lot. I lost about, I would say, 2 inches ish max. It's not as much as it seems. It looks shorter now because it's been shaved. There's that too. There's no fur on the end of that. When there's fur, it extends it past. Yep. Heretic Scott hit the nail on the head, and that's why I'm using Lamium medium. And it makes it a little watery, a little that, and then it'll pool up in these corners. If 2 inches ends your marriage, you had a shitty marriage. But yeah, that's why I did the Lamium medium there, is to make it runny and get all in the little nooks and crannies, and let that's got to dry up completely, which is now it's a bit runny. So I'm gonna have to let that sit, not touch it for a bit. I'm going to put on this green ink. I think Really needs to get mixed up though. Just gotta mix this up a bit. I'm gonna do a little bit of the green on these bits back here so you can kind of see how it looks. 1, 2, this should be brand new. If I can get that dang thing off. There we go. It's left open. Okay, so now two, one. Do the green here. They are absolutely a high tier dessert. Chocolate chalky chip. Oh goodness. Blasphemy. Blasphemy. I didn't even look up a chat. I saw this thing about water and I just started saying it. We haven't been married a long time, huh? No, Nightshade. Why, Nightshade? What? The betrayal. The hurt. The hurt is real. All right, that's fair. The ability to poop is kind of important. Have a non-milk. All right, so here's the green. I'm digging that green. So I'm going to use this green here. It's going to go on the coils once this is dried up. So I'll be starting on the outside and kind of blending it into the white. So it'll be white around the edges and the bottom here, and then the green on the top. Like if it's a lactose thing, you can get lactate. I grew up on something called Vitamite. You can always do goat's milk. Had that plenty. My lactose issues go the other route there, Nightshade, so. I would have to have a word with you, Heretic Scott, because I'm the one that's going to suffer. And I have. Just, you have to give me a warning, hun, if that's the case. You can have a glass of whole milk. I'll sleep downstairs. And that is fantastically, that is very fortunate of you, Heretic Scott. Super Nutro is my go-to. Pasteurized and homogenized for double protein. Huh, I've never heard of that. Growing up, I had this stuff called Vitamite, which was a plant-based milk substitute, and then goat's milk was the other thing I had a lot of. That way I could, not die. Is it like not dying? All right. Yeah, this actually looks like a good spot for the night. So we got did a lot. We did the trim and then the extra skulls. Got the gray down for all the stuff that'll be painting red. I still have to figure out what I want to do with the missiles as far as color-wise. Not sure yet. Like, I'm going to do the cones one color, but I got to figure out what I'm going to do with the rest. Then I'll start getting more base coats on the banners, banner, and the other stuff here. Did a little base coats on some other items. Let go. Got the Brimstone Volcano Lance pretty much finished, except for the skulls, which I'll be doing at the end. And then a little bit of wear and tear. Used the Vallejo Squidmar Turquoise, which I think looked good. So, pretty basic. Nicely done. Got the base coats down for the Ectoplasma. So, be doing plasma effects. Just gonna let that dry up on the white. So, in good shape here. So, with that, I'll be on tomorrow. Basically, Fair Life Milk. I'll have to look that up. We'll be on tomorrow, same time, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central. Going to keep plugging away at this. Thank you, Mana. Appreciate the compliments. Thank you for the music again. Keep plugging away at this. Yeah, pretty much. Thank you all for watching. That wonderful. There's a link for the music if you want to listen to some more Hammer music and other stuff. I won't listen to the Worm stuff, but hey, there's lots there. Enjoy it. Same work time, same work place. Make sure to check out Orc and Squig. And with that, I will see you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody.